Alright YouTube, welcome to the Go channel. Today we're back out on my property and we're going to talk about the importance of maintaining your property line, fence line, doing the periodic maintenance so trees and stuff doesn't grow around there. We're also going to identify how different property markers are set in the ground by surveyors and stuff like that. So we're on one line here along the north end of the property, and here's a stake with an iron peg in there denoting the intersection to the neighbor's property that shoots down that to the north. So we're going to walk over here about 120 feet to the next T-post, and I'll bring you back in there in a second. Okay folks, you're back with me, and we're on the northwest corner of the property. The neighbor to the west of me, he put a T-post in here to kind of mark where the property marker is, but the surveyors put in a nice metal peg and a iron peg as well, but they got a really nice marking here of where the property line is. So as we look back up towards the and to the sun there, up to the southeast or southwest corner, I should say, we're all clear. So the west side of the property, and overlooking over past the Ford truck all the way over to the tree line, we're clear on the north side as well. So let me walk down to the southwest corner, and we'll pick you back up over there. Alright folks, so I'm halfway down to the southwest corner, and I just want to kind of give a quick look around the property, and the grass is recovering very nicely. A few spots that there's some woody material still left in there. We get that when we do a couple additional mowings, but for the most part the field has recovered really well. And there's some weed in there. Yeah, we'll get that taken care of in springtime. Get the spray truck in here, it's 2,4-D on it, get that stuff knocked out. But as far as grass, I'm quite pleasantly surprised on the recovery of the field. So nice and green. We've had rain here the last couple days, and it's really recovered well. All right, onward to the southwest side, and we'll catch you back here in a few seconds. All right, folks, we're back down in the southwest corner of the property, and this is what happens when you don't do the proper maintenance on your field. Look back down to the northwest corner, and we're all clear that side. But we come over here, and there's a fence post here with a bunch of wire, and the metal that's on the tree is actually a cutting blade for a greater scraper blade that we found in the field here. So kind of leaning up against a tree, left over from some farming action from years ago. But the tree was allowed to grow, and yeah, it took over the fence post and enveloped it into the tree. You can see the fence wire all in it and everything like that. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important to keep your fence lines and your property lines clear. Now the property line is marked by an iron peg here. Of course, there is no iron peg, it's inside the tree. So myself and the two other homeowners have an agreement that, other adjacent property owners I should say, that the tree is the corner of the property. So this is another reason why you most definitely maintain along your fence line. All right, let's go walk to the southeast corner, and I'll show you some stuff over there. All right, folks, we're on the southeast corner of the property. And here's another example of a tree that was allowed to grow. Now, 30 years ago, this tree wasn't here. I've got an aerial photo of the property, and this post that you see enveloped here was the actual corner of a dog pen. And I'll include that in here while we're talking so you can actually see what the aerial photo looked like. The square pedestal was here, the round one wasn't. That was added later. But yeah, again, 4 separate property owners, we all agree the tree is the corner, and somewhere inside that tree is a concrete monument. So yeah, it's not anywhere there. But this is another example why you do not allow trees to go around your property line or your fence lines. This is exactly what happens in 30 years. All right, looking back down to the northeast corner, you see I'm doing some clearing down there. We'll go down there and take a look at another property marker that intersects for a separate property owner. All right, folks, we're back on halfway down, and found the property marker that intersects for the between the two homes here to the east. And we also found another surprise, a couple pedestals inside the brush that was here. So a lot of tree of heaven, a lot of vines, a lot of crap in there. So I've gone through there, cut all that stuff out with the tractor, piled up, made a second burn pile. The first burn pile is up the hill, so that's going to maybe wait another month. We're going to burn all that. But again, look at the grass. It's this field has recovered very well. Again, some woody material still left in there. We need to cut some of that out. And the two white poles in the middle of the field, there's a groundhog hole that needs to be filled in. Not active, but that'll be dealt with here soon. But yeah, a lot of cleanup work we did here. Put down some seed and straw. Hopefully this will get some grass here growing soon. We're at the end of the year, I know. Anyway, phone boxes. Who would imagine buried deep inside the brush? Anyhow, we'll catch you on the northeast corner. All right, folks. So we're continuing down up to the northeast corner of the property. Here's another property marker. Intersects, and I got these two trees that are on my side. I'm gonna just put some orange spray paint on. I'm gonna cut those out because I really don't. 20 years down the road, I don't want to deal with trying to cut out larger trees. We already have a large tree right here. I don't know what we do with that. We'll figure that one out. But okay, continue on. All right, folks, we're back at the northeastern corner of the property. So we can look back towards the west, past the Ford truck. You'll see a T-post way back to the west. I'll zoom in on that, and you can see a T-post just to the left of the truck, and that's the other property corner for northwest corner of the property. And then zooming, or panning I should say, over to the southwestern corner. And the field has recovered pretty decent. Got a lot of woody material still in there. We'll get that dealt with, like I said. And anyway, we'll do a part 2 here when I come out and cut some of this stuff up and show you chainsaw action. Till then, be safe, and we'll see you.